Hi everyone, I'm Chef Mike Noblin. Welcome to my kitchen. Today on Mike's Myrtle Beach Menu, we're going to be making an absolute favorite around here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, shrimp and cheesy grits. Now, as you can see on the table in front of me, we have all of our ingredients already laid out and already prepared, diced and chopped. That's called mise en place. Mise en place literally means everything in its place. The reason we go ahead and do that before cooking is to make sure when we cook it is very, very easy. So we have everything ready. Let's start cooking. Okay, now we're ready for our grits. We have 2 cups of heavy cream, 1 cup of water, and to that we're bringing it to a boil, and to that we bring 1 cup of grits. You whisk those in until they are well incorporated. And what you're going to do is you're going to cover them, reduce the temperature to medium-low to low, and allow them to cook for 15 to 20 minutes. Now, for those of you who don't have the time or the patience, you can use 5-minute grits. Now with that, obviously you're going to cook the same way. The time is greatly reduced, so it speeds up your end product. Now, keep in mind, if you're coming to Myrtle Beach on vacation and you get a room with a kitchenette, this recipe is something that's perfect to make quick, easy, in your room. Okay, now we've got our grits going, so now what we want to do is the shrimp. First of all, you're going to heat a pan and you're going to add 4 tablespoons of butter. Well, we're in the South, everything's better with butter. So says Paula Deen. So the first thing we're going to add is our chopped garlic. And usually you can use about half a teaspoon to a teaspoon, but we're making a little bit more today, so I'm using 1 clove. We're going to absolutely just sweat this down a little bit in this and just till it's aromatic. You don't want to cook it too long or it will become bitter. Whoop, I can smell it, so we're going to go ahead and add the rest. The next thing we add is our diced onion, our diced green pepper, and we're going to add some chopped celery. And again, we're going to use the same technique and just sweat those down a little bit. Okay, now we have our vegetables sweating down. Now sweating, it means no color. Sauteing, you achieve color. The next thing we're going to add is our andouille sausage. Now some people use it, some people don't. I prefer it because I like spicy, and this is actually a mild andouille. So all we're going to do is just keep this in the pan, sweating it down as well, moving it around so we don't achieve color, and heating this through. And then once we do that, it's going to be about time to add the star of the show. But as you can see, our butter's kind of going away. So we're going to use a neutrally flavored oil. You can use olive oil if you would like. This is just some good old canola, just a little bit to keep it moist. Keep them moving around. And then here comes the star of the show. Our famous shrimp. Okay, now the star of the show's in. It only takes a few minutes to get these bad boys nice and done. So we're going to spread them out as evenly as possible and just let them cook until they're opaque. I guess you could hear the phone's ringing in the back. They know I'm making shrimp and grits today, so everybody's already wanting to come to dinner. All right, the stars of our show are almost ready here. So what we're going to do now is we're going to add a little bit of some chopped green onions, just until they wilt down a little bit, and we're going to reserve some for garnish. And we're going to use about 1 teaspoon of lemon juice. What I do is I'll quarter a lemon and just squeeze it in, of course holding it like this so we don't get the seeds in. We don't want those. And for a little bit of color and to keep with the low country and the Cajun theme, we're going to add just a dab of tomato sauce. It gives it a little acidity in addition to the lemon juice. Just stir it around. Now, if you like it hot, we're going to kick it up a notch. Just a little bit of cayenne pepper, a little bit of paprika, adds color and just a little bit of flavor. Salt, everything's better with salt. Some black pepper. And of course, that's all to taste. You just make it as salty or as peppery as you want. I like it a little bit of heat to it. So once we've got this in here and everything's together, what we want to do, stir it around, turn the heat off, cover it up. Being that that's ready, our grits are ready. Now, what we're going to do is add 4 tablespoons of butter. Again, we're in the South. Everything's better with butter. So you're going to fold that in. This helps make a good creamy texture to them. And once you've got that incorporated, we're going to start adding our cheese. Now I'm using cheddar cheese today. You can use pepper jack, Gruyere, or whatever type of cheese you like. So we'll start adding it a little bit at a time. And I've gone ahead and just sliced this instead of grating it. And you start incorporating. And you keep doing that until you've got it all incorporated. Okay, now we have incorporated the cheese into our really creamy, nice grits. And we're going to plate. So you're going to give yourself a nice big helping right there in the middle. Every good Southerner knows you've got to have some grits. Then we bring our star. Put that right on top. Make sure you've got all that. Now we're going to give ourselves just a little bit of the pan jus. If I can find the right spoon. Right over the top. Garnish with a little more green onion. And if you want to get really fancy, green onion tree. And there you have Low Country with a Cajun flair, shrimp, and cheesy grits from Chef Mike Noble at Mike's Myrtle Beach Menu. Thanks for stopping by. See you next time.